so great to be back to work.
I know.
This is the first show of 2008. So we thought the best way to kick it off is to do an entire day of Hot Topics.
Yeah.
But before we even start with that, please welcome back our own Elisabeth Hasselbeck.
It's a little overwhelming for an infant.
It is. Yes. I thought I'd bring a little testosterone to the table today.
So now, how old is he now?
He's going to be 2 months and 2 days.
2 months and 2 days.
Yes. Yes.
It was like yesterday she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pregnant again, actually.
Don't say that. Don't write it.
How's the feeding thing? Does he eat a lot?
All day long. He's huge. He's almost like 12 pounds, I think. He's just constantly on me. I call myself the Dairy Queen.
No, but this is true. When Elisabeth walked in the hair and makeup room this morning, her boobs were bigger than mine.
They were.
They are huge.
And you watch. They're camouflaged now, but by the end of this hour, they'll be back. Oh, yes, they will.
Does he cry, for the boobs, like, all the time? Is he always crying for them, or is he just like that?
No, he's not. He does something sometimes that's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. One time he'll kind of like, this is my boob, okay, and this is him, and he'll go. And I look down and I'm like, you're a little animal. But he's aggressive.
And Gracie, how's she doing?
She's
with
great.
her sibling?
She's such a good big sister. She's watching now. Hi, Grace. I love you. She's such a good big sister. She loves him. But my doctor told me, and you should know this if you have a toddler and an infant. Hi, I hear her. She's in the back. To keep them at a safe distance from one another and never leave them alone, because literally siblings love each other to death sometimes. So yeah, they just, because she loves him so much, she just wants to, put something right up to his face or hug him so hard. Hi, I know.
This is what I can't get over, girl. You don't even look like you were pregnant.
No,
you are so tiny.
It's print. Wear a print. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
You guys had to have a fun vacation. That was some time off. I missed you.
We had a lot of different people sit there. Yeah. Some were interesting, some were not.
I've just been same as myself, right? Sometimes I am, sometimes not.
But so now we're back, and so what'd you do? I know you were going to Europe.
I went to France. I got, the euro, pathetic. I mean, $140 euros is equal to like 220 something. Outrageous, expensive. So we didn't really stay in expensive places. And have you ever been to France?
No.
Never.
Yes.
They're giving up smoking now.
What do you mean giving up the whole?
You can't smoke in restaurants there as of January 1st.
It's crazy.
And they were, when I tell you the puffing that was going on when I was there, it made you nauseous.
They were binging because they couldn't do it anymore after January 1st.
I don't know how they're going to ever give it up, because it is so fringe to a smoke,
Yes.
I mean, when we had Catherine Deneuve on this show, she was complaining about the fascism of the law that you cannot smoke anywhere you want, and she was smoking in a dressing room. She didn't care. They don't care.
Yeah, but we always hear that they're also slim there. Is that now that they're all going to get fat because
the reason they're slim is because they walk everywhere and they smoke. Now they'll be fat like the rest of us.
Yes. But when you were, the question that I have, when you were in France, because that's the country of love, did anything, Steve and you, rekindle some stuff?
Once.
What was it, Bastille Day?
It was Bastille Day.
Bastille Day.
It had to be a holiday.
Oh, yeah, well, it wasn't even a Jewish holiday, but, I only do my special things on that day. But, whatever. Silly.
You gotta be careful.
Before we get any crazier, I just want to let everybody know that Barbara's not with us. She's on assignment for ABC right now.
Yes, she's on
that's why she's not here today, because I think it was her intention to be here, and then they said, we got a thing for you, and she was gone.
She sent me a note saying she wouldn't be here.
She'll be back on Thursday.
She will be back Thursday.
So now, you rekindled on Bastille Day.
Bastille Day is July 14th.
Yeah,
so, it's a little long. But I tried to act French, I have a picture of me sitting in, one of the fabulous cafes that Simone de Beauvoir and, see me there? And I really wanted to pass as somebody French, but it doesn't work. I mean, the scarf. If you zoom in on the woman behind me, that's a real French. See how she did that?
Yes, the French
It's like an art form there to do the scarf.
Yes.
And I was just sitting there with like an American scarf and that thing on my head. So it was not exactly Simone.
What is
Biles.
that thing on your head?
No, it's just a thing to hold the hair down.
Yeah.
You know. And then we went to Arles. Arles is where Van Gogh did all of his paintings and everything. And I thought, oh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, Van Gogh. Meanwhile, this is the only thing I could find of Van Gogh. Van Gogh Pharmacy. That was it. But look, it's cute, isn't it? Though the town is cute. And so that was Arles. And then what else? One more picture I have of them towing a car because you know they don't have SUVs there because the gas is so high. Look what they do. They come and just lift your car, and it's like okay, bye bye, you know. And
with that big magnet.
Yeah. So anyway, I had a great time. I mean, it was a very interesting
What a great trip.
Good.
very interesting trip.
Travel was easy.
But it was freezing and it was raining. Yeah, go ahead.
No, for me, it was 2 whole weeks of being with Jeffrey. That's all we did. I sat in my pajamas and we played
that's
toys, and then, you know, we would go to the mall and I just let him go crazy.
Yeah, I used to do that with my first husband.
You used to take him to the mall.
We'd sit around in our pajamas and then just go to the mall and let him go crazy.
We did. I just let him. I said, you acted just the way you want, and I just sat there and just let him just go nutso. And he was knocking
stores?
in the store, girl.
That's
He
great.
knocked a couple things over, and I was like, just do what you want.
People react one way or the other. They're like, how cute, or please leave.
Exactly,
You know?
but I didn't care. It was 2 weeks of
He's
pure
adorable.
bliss.
Yeah.
Is Taylor okay now? We have to check on, make sure that he's not stressed.
He's good. He's fine.
He's good. Hungry?
Yeah, he's a boy who likes the chest, so
cute.
he's in good company today.
Yeah, really.
How about you?
Hi.
What did you do?
I did nothing but lay around for 2 weeks. I didn't brush my teeth for weeks. It was like I had giant green fuzzy things.
That's a great.
And I don't know what I smelled like, but the cat was like, hell no.
Oh my God! You needed a rest.
I did need a rest. I did need a rest. You know, I'm working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
One starts at
Yes.
2 in the morning, and our gig stops in the middle of the afternoon. And it caught up with me in a way that it never had before.
Yeah.
Question for
You
you,
needed it.
Whoopi.
Yeah,
I got a big question for
Yeah.
you. Did you feel like you needed to smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did you?
Because you're trying to quit.
Well, here's what happened. I was good up until about 4 days ago.
Okay.
And then I got into a position that I was not ready for. And I totally freaked and had a couple of smokes. But I have to say, you know, I feel better. I look better. I mean, I you know, it's just clearer. Everything's clearer. And I know I'm like seconds away from being done. So I'm really happy about it. And I'm not even fooling with anything except the Wellbutrin and, you know, go for hours without doing it. And then
I mean, but
be good.
you've done really well because you smoked continuously when you were smoking for. Didn't you have wasn't that what you said? Like you smoked a lot. So
No, I didn't smoke a lot.
You didn't smoke a lot.
What happens with me is I just want to hit. So you hit it and then you put it out and you can't relight it because it's nasty.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got to do a new one.
Oh.
So you go through an entire pack, but you're not smoking it. You're smoking one cigarette. It's one cigarette.
It's like how some people chew gum. They chew it till the sugar goes away and then they spit it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spit this out. We're going to be right back with more Hot Topics.
All this week on The View, Super Nanny Joe Frost, the L Word stars Sybil Shepherd and Jennifer Beals, talk show host Montel Williams, Oscar-winning actor Morgan Freeman, Medium star and Golden Globe nominee Patricia Arquette. All that and more this week on The View.